Deep in Blackwood Forest, where old trees stand tall and quiet, a secret hides. It's a secret the wind whispers, a secret that makes you shiver. It's the story of an empty tunnel, quiet and spooky, hidden behind thick vines. People living nearby talk about it quietly. They tell stories of strange things happening there. Weird noises, quick shadows, a scary feeling that hangs in the air. They say the tunnel isn't just a forgotten path. It's a doorway, a portal to something bad. Something whispers from the darkness, calling to anyone brave or curious enough to come closer. But not many people go near. The whispers of Blackwood Forest get inside your head. They make you afraid. They make you sure that something evil is hiding in the tunnel. The tunnel's story, like the forest itself, is a mystery. Some say it's from the 1800s, a train track that was never finished. Businessmen wanted to use the forest's resources and spent lots of money on the project, but bad things kept happening. Machines broke, workers vanished. People said the place was cursed. Then something terrible happened. The tunnel caved in. Many people were trapped inside, buried alive. Everyone stopped working on the tunnel. It was too dangerous, too cursed. The tunnel, half built and filled with the lost souls, was left alone. Slowly, the forest started to cover it up. Vines grew around the entrance. Trees grew on the crumbling archway, as if trying to hide the darkness inside. Over the years, the empty tunnel became known for scary stories. Some said the trapped workers still haunted the tunnel, their cries echoing in the dark. Others said strange rituals happened there at night, weird symbols on the walls, dead animals at the entrance. And then there were whispers of something much worse. Something living in the tunnel. Not a ghost, but something else. Something old and evil, older than people. Something that liked fear. Most people didn't believe these stories. They said it was just scared people talking or teenagers trying to be cool, but the whispers continued and everyone felt afraid. A group of explorers wanted to find out what was really going on in the tunnel. Jake, the brave leader, brought Emily, who didn't believe the stories, Ben, who knew about technology, and Chris, who knew about history. They had flashlights, cameras, and a little bit of fear as they went into Blackwood Forest. The air felt heavy as they got closer to the tunnel. The forest felt close around them, and the only sounds were their breathing and a crow far away. Jake shivered as he moved the vines, showing the dark opening of the tunnel. The darkness inside seemed to move like it was alive, calling them in. Inside, the tunnel smelled like dirt and old things. Every step took them further from the normal world. Their flashlights showed old writing on the walls, signs from other people who had been there before. Then, something happened. A cold wind blew through the tunnel, turning off their flashlights and making everything dark. They felt scared. Then their flashlights turned back on. The lights pointed to the end of the tunnel. Standing there, like it was made of shadows, was a figure, a woman, in a ripped white dress with long, dark hair. Her face was white and thin, her eyes empty and sad. The group couldn't move, their hearts beat fast. The ghost, not seeing them, floated to the tunnel wall and went right through it. Feeling like they had to follow, they went to the same spot. There, on the wall, was a date and a name. Mary, 1889. Suddenly, the air felt strange. The ghost came back, looking real now. She looked at Jake with sad eyes, and then it started. They saw terrible, real-looking visions. They saw the tunnel when it was being built. They saw the scared workers as the ground shook. They heard the loud noise as the tunnel fell apart, burying the men. Then they saw her, Mary, a young woman, crying, trying to save her husband trapped under the rocks. They heard him yelling for help, asking her to run, and then quiet. The vision stopped, leaving the group scared and out of breath. Mary, having shown them what happened, disappeared into the shadows, her sad cry echoing in the tunnel. Walking out of the tunnel into the sunlight, the group felt sad and understood the forest's secrets. They went in looking for answers, but they came out with a story of sadness, loss and love. They decided to tell Mary's story so people would remember those who died in the tunnel. They also decided to warn others about the dangers of Blackwood Forest. They learned that some secrets should stay hidden.